that on his land something has been changed, and he has to evaluate whether that's okay or whether it's a threat.
Even though dogs are one of the cutest, kindest, and most intelligent animals on Earth, they have the potential to cause damage to humans. These 10 dogs are most dangerous and can cause serious fatalities to humans and other animals around them. Number 10. Great Dane.
Rest comfortably. Due to their relatively calm temperament, they may be able to adapt to an apartment, although their size prohibits excessively small spaces.
You might be a little surprised to see Great Danes on this list. This is because these dogs usually have a reputation of being gentle giants. Despite their large size, Great Danes aren't usually known to hurt people without reason. In fact, it is also hard to rattle them up. They also belong to a more sensitive clan of dogs, so they don't usually get angry without reason and are extremely loyal. But Great Danes do have the potential to get angry and cause a lot of harm. This happens when the animal has not been trained properly or is provoked repeatedly. And when they do get angry, Great Danes can cause fatalities because of their large build and height. Number 9. Wolf Hybrid.
Now, when this was happening, I tried to get the attention of Lupo's pack. And as much as their primary focus was on this deer, they did occasionally react to my calls.
The Wolf Hybrid is one of the most dangerous dog breeds in the world. And the reason for that is pretty clear. It literally has descended from wolves. These dogs are a cross between gray wolves and dogs, which makes them extremely unpredictable. Wolves are not pets that can be tamed. They are angry, territorial creatures that like to move around in packs and hate being isolated. They also hunt for survival. It seems that the wolf hybrid has taken its aggressive and unpredictable nature from their wolf ancestors. They are wild and demanding, and do not like staying inside so much. You may not be aware of this, but many states in the US have banned the possibility of having a wolf hybrid as a house pet. Number 8. Boxer.
The activities that I enjoy with my boxers is biking, and when I'm able to, I do like to take them sheep herding.
Just like some other dog breeds on this list, boxers are also hunting dogs and have been used as attack and guard dogs since forever. Since they are bred for hunting, they can be dangerous and difficult to tame. They also might be unsuitable for pets if you have young kids in the family. Boxers also have a pretty strong jaw and a really powerful bite, which is great if they're protecting you against something, but not so great if they're aggressive with you instead. Having a powerful bite also means that it's really difficult to get something out of their mouth if they decide to hold on to it. Dog trainers have also advised that if you want to train a boxer, try to avoid harsh treatment and punishment, because that will just trigger an aggressive episode and make things worse for you. Number 7. Alaskan Malamute. Alaskan Malamutes are highly energetic dogs, but if their energy is not used up, they can get super aggressive. People who have Malamutes often take their dogs out for walks almost every day. Some even go twice a day. This happens because these dogs have a lot of pent-up energy that they absolutely need to release. If you ever owned a Malamute, you probably know how hard it is to catch up with them, especially if they're in a playful mood. Malamutes are also known to have raging tempers and rarely back down if they have their minds set to do something. They also have an emphasized need to hunt for prey, which is why they also need to be carefully looked after. If you don't give this dog the attention it needs, you can upset it and trigger an aggressive episode. You might not be aware of this, but Malamutes aren't just aggressive dogs, they are also slow learners. That means you have to spend a lot of time and effort trying to train them so they can gain some control over their own aggressive behavior. Number 6. Siberian Husky.
And they've had to rehome them because of this kind of problem, and they do have it in them to have that predatory instinct to go after other small fluffy things.
A Siberian Husky is a beautiful animal, but just like Alaskan Malamutes, it's been bred as a working dog. This means that even though Huskies look really pretty, they don't like interacting with other dogs or people and can get very angry if they're forced to be social. Siberian Huskies also get angry very quickly. Even if you make a tiny mistake, they can get triggered and you'll have to spend a lot of time trying to calm them down. That's why trainers recommend that you need to carefully train your Husky so they can develop a friendlier and calmer personality. But if you fail to train them correctly, they'll become even more aggressive and antisocial, which is something I'm sure you don't want. Number 5. Doberman Pinscher. A lot of aggressive and dangerous dog breeds are also intelligent animals who have the potential to be gentle and kind, but that obviously depends on the kind of training they get from humans. If dogs see violence and abuse, they are more likely to replicate those behaviors. Doberman pinschers are extremely intelligent dogs. They're also very strong, have great reflexes, and are especially sensitive to sound. This makes them great guard dogs too. These dogs have the tendency to be naturally aggressive towards strangers that they see, and since they are pretty large, they can cause a lot of damage to people as well. But with the right kind of training, pinschers can be converted into loving, gentle animals that would take care of you and give you lots of love. Number 4. Bull Mastiff.
That on his land, something has been changed, and he has to evaluate whether that's okay or whether it's a threat.
Bull Mastiffs are pretty handsome dogs, but they also have a natural aggressive temperament. And if their temper isn't regulated, things can get pretty dangerous for you if you have them as pets. People get Bull Mastiffs because they're bred to be guard dogs. They have excellent reflexes and can run pretty fast to catch up with almost anyone they want, which is a literal nightmare for a mailman or anyone else that dares to venture near your house. And you might not know this, but despite their large sizes, Bull Mastiffs can actually run pretty fast. So anyone who tries to train a Bull Mastiff is up for some scary and dangerous confrontations because these dogs can get pretty stubborn and aggressive. Number 3. Rottweiler.
Strong bite due to their large head. Rottweilers have a 328-pound bite force, stronger than pit bulls and German shepherds.
A Rottweiler is a dangerous dog because it has a wild temper. Even though aggressive dogs can be trained, a Rottweiler presents more of a challenge because they literally love to fight. It's like second nature to them. Not just this, they are also considered unsuitable family dogs, especially for families where the owner is an amateur. So if you've never had a dog as a pet before, or an especially aggressive one like a Rottweiler, you should probably avoid getting them as pets. Rottweiler owners need to have a calm and assertive nature in order to train their dogs. Otherwise, the Rottweiler will just drag you around and you won't be able to calm them down. Number 2. German Shepherd.
Clear that these dogs are very responsive and intelligent.
German Shepherds are famous for being one of the most handsome-looking dog breeds on the planet. They are large, sturdy creatures with gorgeous dark brown fur. In fact, they literally look like royalty. But did you know that German Shepherds are considered one of the most dangerous dog breeds in the world? They are incredibly fast, and despite their large size, can catch up with things in an instant. So if you ever come across an angry German Shepherd, never try to run away from them. They'll just get aggravated and run after you. And trust me, a German Shepherd is a lot faster than you can ever be. If this dog decides that something is a threat, they will not rest until they have taken it down. People have tried to train and socialize German Shepherds to make them a more suitable household pet, but it's a tough job training such a fierce dog. But people who have German Shepherds as their pets have also reported them to be loving and fiercely loyal creatures. If a German Shepherd loves you, they can literally be your private bodyguard, and nobody will be able to hurt you. Number 1. Pit Bull.
And no matter what the breed, it's all completely on how you raise them.
A pit bull is a great pet to have, but only if you have some experience handling pit bulls in the past. Pit bulls are one of the most dangerous dog breeds in the world. Even though they are adorable and fiercely loyal like other dog breeds, they have a fiery and unpredictable temper. Pit bulls have also been bred as fighter dogs in the past. This means that if they decide they want to spar against something, or someone, they won't stop until the job is done. And trust me, you don't want to be in the receiving end of a pit bull's wrath. Pit bulls are also famous for their powerful jaw and strong bites they deliver. If a pit bull decides to hold on to something, they won't release their bite so easily. This is why people are often warned against keeping pit bulls as pets, especially if they have no prior experience with aggressive dog breeds like them before. But if you really want to get a pit bull for yourself, make sure to get one that has been trained and socialized since a very young age, so they don't cause you any harm. So what do you think? Which of these dogs do you think is the most dangerous? Would you ever get one of them as your pet? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the channel.